My name is Deanna Klingon-Fisher, and I'm on the annual meeting committee, so it's my pleasure to introduce to you our two speakers today. Greg Kenyon is with Bradshaw, Fowler, Proctor, and Fairgrave. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah. And has been very involved in this subject matter for a number of years, and in fact is chair of the Elder Law section of the Iowa State Bar Association. And Ben Chatman, or Benjamin, as it says in your handout, is with SUMO Group, which has been very involved from the very inception of estate recovery with that program, and is really the go-to expert on estate recovery issues in the state of Iowa. So it's my pleasure to kick this off and have Greg come up to the podium.
Thank you, Deanna. Ben and I talked about how we might do this, and 30 minutes is just really enough time for either Ben or I to say hello. So we're going to kind of do this as a tag team. When you get me in a chokehold, I'm going to crawl on my hands and knees over and tap him. He's going to jump in the ring and take over. So we're going to kind of skip through the slides. I want to hit high points, but one of the important things to talk about is context. The reason we're even looking at a special needs trust is that people are probably qualified for benefits or thinking they want to be qualified for benefits, for governmental benefits. There's really only three ways to pay for that long-term care. Either use your own resources, have long-term care insurance, or you're applying for Medicaid. Medicare does provide some long-term care, but it's only when you're healing. Once you plateau or you start on the downward turn, Medicare is done. It's very common that you get that phone call, Mom broke a hip and she's in the hospital and everything's fine. We're just thinking down the road for what's next. 2 days later, they call and say, I guess next came because she's hit maximum recovery and we have to start paying for this care. So they're worried about Medicaid.